Tra-la-la-bum-bum-digga-digga-doo. Here's a question just for you. Fuddle-daddle-diddle-dee-yoo-pee-I-yoo. Where, when, which, why, how, and who? If that's asking such a lot, shroom-pa-pa-piddly-pum, tick-tack-tot, then just simply guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pum. With Jan Rubeš. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. These old pictures when I was very young. Did I look funny? Long hair right down my ears. Boy, I really hated long hair in those days. That's my mother with me. But she liked the hair like that. She thought I looked cute. But all the boys in the village, they had short haircuts, and I wanted one like that too. And here is my grandmother's and grandfather's wedding picture. Wow. I better sing you a song about a grandmother, and she's showing a child an album of old photographs. This is the way your mother looked when she was a little girl. And this is the way your father looked with his hair done up in a curl. And that was ever so long ago and ever so far away. But so you look and so you'll seem to somebody else someday. Well, these pictures do look old and faded, sort of brownish, no color. You see, in the old days, actually not so long ago, it was very difficult to make photographs. First, you had to have this enormous monster of a camera. Can you imagine to go on a picnic on the top of a mountain and carry this thing with you? Then you have to load the camera with glass plates. And then, if a friend wanted to have a picture taken, he had to learn to sit very quietly, so quietly, without even blinking an eye. Did you ever try to sit maybe for 2 minutes without blinking an eye? Try for 10 seconds, all right? I tried with you. So let's sit down. I'm going to count. Get ready. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I blinked. Maybe you didn't blink. And then everything was ready. You had to take a peek how everything looked before you take the picture. Boy, there was your friend sitting upside down. All right, everything ready? Smile. No blinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you counted and then counted and counted. And if your friend was sitting there without blinking an eye, you had a picture. But then your troubles only started. You had to take these glass plates to a very, very dark room. Maybe you could have only one little red light there. Then you unloaded these plates in the darkness. Then you had to bathe these glass plates in all sorts of chemicals. Again and again. And then you had to wait for sunshine. You took the plate outside. You got this special photo paper and put it in the sun, and then you waited. But what about if there was no sun? In winter, sometimes you had to wait for days and days before you could make a picture. Well, a young chemist in Belgium, that's a little country in Europe, and his name was Baekeland. He decided to change all that, and he worked for about 2 years to invent a new paper, which would print pictures with any light. And after 2 years of hard work, he did succeed. And he just got married, and then he thought he will sell this paper for quite a bit of money. But in Belgium, nobody was interested in photos in those days. So Leo took his wife, and they went to America. Luckily, there was a man, Mr. Eastman, who was very interested in photography. He had a big factory in Rochester, that's in the state of New York. And he heard about Leo Baekeland's new magic photo paper, so he invited Leo to his factory in Rochester. Leo got very excited. Poor guy, he needed money badly. But how much can I ask for my paper? I worked for years on it, Leo thought. I shall ask for a lot, maybe $20,000. He was sure Mr. Eastman would laugh at him, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. And there he arrived in Rochester, found a factory, and was shown to Mr. Eastman's office. Mr. Eastman was a nice man. Asked young Leo to sit down, and then he said, "I am certainly pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Baekeland. And as to my offer to buy your photo paper, I am prepared to pay you $1 million. Leo Baekeland was a millionaire now, with one swoop. And guess what he did? He took his million and he went back to New York and he bought some more equipment for his laboratory, for his workroom, and worked even harder than ever before. And he worked on many new inventions. And one, for which he is very famous now, he invented a new material, and he called it with his own name, Bakelite at first, but you know it under the name of plastics. Well, you see plastics all over. And another thing he did, he bought an automobile and he took his wife and his children on a trip to Europe. And he was one of the first fathers to take a family and children on a trip, on an automobile trip. And of course they visited his native country, and his children for the first time heard the songs Leo used to sing when he was young in his native tongue, in Flemish. Klein, klein klutterken, wat doet gij in een hof? Geplakte oude bloemetjes op, we staan nog wel te krop. Mama kan die zal keven, papa kan die zal slaan. Hij zal de rond klein klutterken op oude bloemetjes slaan. Bad, bad little boy, now see what you have done. The flower pot is smashed to bits and all the flowers gone. Your mama, she won't like it, in fact she'll be quite sore. And daddy, he'll be sore too, but you bought them even more.